Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. Not really sure what happened there. Let's see if we can get this coming in. Okay, everybody. I think we are live. Brennan, I can see you coming in. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everybody. Let's see. All right, we're up. Cool. Right on. Brennan, can you check if we're live on Facebook? Because now I don't see any Facebook people coming in. So let's see what's going on here. It's up and it's good. Cool. All right, guys. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everybody. I'm not sure what happened. I changed the password to my YouTube channel. So I think that's maybe what confused it. But anyways, happy Sunday, everybody. I hope y'all had a great weekend. Angel, what's up, man? Hugh, glad you're here. Let's see. Steve, how's it going, man? Jeff, what's up? Alvin, what's going on, man? Justin, what's up, bro? Hope you all are having a fantastic weekend. I'm itching to start trading tomorrow. I don't know about you guys. Well, I do know about you guys. Everyone on this channel is itching to trade tomorrow. So give it 1-2 more minutes. Had some technical difficulties. So we'll just make sure everybody can get in. Marshall, how's it going? Welcome. Hope you're having a good evening. Kind of to lay out the game plan tonight, AMC, Robert. Man, I had some nice AMC positions last week for sure. Would love to see if that short squeeze produces anything. I hate the weekends too. I get into crypto trouble over the weekends because I just itch to trade. But Tadpole, how's it going, man? Okay, so what we're going to talk about tonight, guys and gals, we're going to talk about the referral program more in depth, kind of what our marketing strategy is and what type of content we're putting out on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter, what the Hall of Mods are doing. We're going to give them a shout out tonight also. And we'll talk a little bit about what the next iteration of the shareholder agreements look like as you guys start inviting your friends and family and colleagues into Stonks, what that looks like. We retained a law firm this week or this last week, and so they're going to help out a lot with churning out equity grants and whatnot. And then Steve, what's going on, man? Welcome in, guys. We're gonna get started here. Andrew, how's it going? Christy, what's up? Apparently, word on the street is Christy and her husband are like throwdown pit masters down in Texas. So we're gonna have to get some Stonk barbecue sauce made up, I think. But anyways, so cool, guys. What beer are you drinking? Well, this is my buddy brought this over to me yesterday. It's a brewery here in Iowa. It's a cool logo or a cool can, drink local, which if you guys drink beer, you should drink local. I mean, I do drink Coors Light from time to time, but it's a tiki sour. It's pretty good. I'm an IPA type guy, but my buddy brought it over and he has pretty good taste in beers. So, okay, let's see. Okay, I signed up, but another guest document came. Yeah, we'll talk about the shareholder agreements and stuff tonight, guys. I'll give you another high level of what that looks like. Cracking open Keystone, nice. Michael, hey, I'll drink Keystone, don't matter. Justin, I'll answer your question here in a sec. God, that was pain. I had like 5 different pages open, trying to push the live links out. Corey, yeah, it's a pain for sure, but we're here now. When can we have a Stonk party? Alvin, we're gonna start planning one. The hard thing is like we're gonna have to find a few central locations throughout the U.S. and then like have kind of like regional parties. But it is on my mind map here over the next couple months. So Stonk Beers next. We can create any brand, literally any brand that we want. I want to make sure everybody knows and doesn't forget the Stonks brand and all of us owners of this company. I buy the stock beer. Yeah, same here, Justin. So it's probably a good idea. But Sam Adams, nice, good choice. Gabriel, thanks for putting the link of the site into the chat. All right, guys, let's give it one more minute, and then we'll just dive into to kind of what this week looks like. There's a lot of new people in here tonight, so I'll probably just give a quick overview of who I am, and then we'll be on our way for some question and answers. Okay, guys, so real quick, if you don't know me, my name's Anthony. I started Stonks Trading. Guys, what are we, 4 weeks in now? I think this is the 4th week, and which is crazy. It feels like we've been partnering and building this business together for a long time now, but we're 4 weeks in. Ooh, Eric, whiskey and cherry Coke. That's a solid choice right there. But we're 4 weeks into this company, guys, and it's an absolutely incredible what we're building. And so if you're new here, 4 weeks ago when all the hedgies and Robinhood and TD and stuff got together and started shutting down our trades, doesn't really matter what they shut it down on. They shouldn't have done it anyways. Quickly realized that Robinhood had a marketing problem because they branded themselves as a democratized platform for retail investors. Literally take money from the rich and give it to the poor. And so obviously when they started limiting trades on GameStop and BlackBerry and Nokia and the 13 meme stocks, at that moment I decided that we needed to build a company that is for the people. And the only way that we're able to do that is if we give away half of our company to people. And so that's what we're doing. We are giving half of this company away literally to anybody that wants it, unless you're a hedge fund guy. And so you can't have it. You can buy everything else that you want, but you can't have our company. And so literally our mission is to give half this company away to just the common folks around us. And so we need your help to spread that word. We are building a trading platform and a trading app that on one end, and so we're going to kind of talk into the idiosyncrasies of what we're doing with kind of our marketing play and then what we're doing as a company tonight. But we need your help spreading the word. Give as much of this company away as you can, because the faster we can do that, the faster we can make an impact on Wall Street, on Main Street, and hopefully influence some change with how the current structure is not working for us retail investors. So very, very quickly, let's talk about the referral program real quick. So 3 days ago, we launched Referral Rock, which is the platform that we are using to manage the tracking and distribution of referrals and shares. Remember, what our motto is: get 5, give 5. And can we still buy more stock? Brian, we're going to talk about that in a second. And so what we want to do is we want to give this company away through our distribution networks. And so you get 5 shares of this company for signing up. You can give as many of those shares away as you want to as many people as you want until we run out. And so since we launched Referral Rock 3 days ago, we have had 434 referrals sign up. And that's not from signups, just coming to the site and signing up. That's literally from you guys telling people about Stonks Trading, your friends, your family, your colleagues. We've had 434 as of about 28 minutes ago that have signed up for Stonks through word of mouth. And so what that's done is that saved us about $4,000 in marketing budget, which means we can take that money and put it into the app that we're building. And so for those of you guys that are new, what we're doing is we want to be kind of like the ultimate meme company, right? Where it's like, it's kind of funny what we're doing. It's like, we're lighthearted. However, we want to be profoundly a real company as well. So you can think of us as almost productizing Wall Street bets, with a long-term strategy of a Berkshire Hathaway, where we want to buy up companies, we want to use our cash flow to invest into other tech companies and whatnot over the long term. But anyways, so that is our long-term future. Again, we want to kind of be this funny, mean company that gives you a big middle finger to Wall Street, especially if we go public through a SPAC or something like that. And then we want to be a profoundly real company that uses our cash flow to reinvest into companies and buy up companies and research and development, build new platforms and whatnot. So anyways, guys, that's kind of a high level overview of what we're doing. Tomorrow is March 1st, which is the first day of March Madness. So we are ramping up the referral program. I'm going to have some more information on this. April and I, Brendan and April are helping with our marketing stuff. We are laser focused on this referral program this week because we want people that can have thousands of shares of this company just by telling their friends about it. And so my number one focus outside of developing the trading app this week is getting the referral program locked down, locked and loaded, ready to go, so that we can go from the 6,000-ish. I know we're kind of been around that number, 7,000, so that we can go from the 7,000 and we can quadruple it by the end of March. So we're going to have some crazy incentives through March Madness, and we're going to make it happen. But that's kind of what the referral program's looking like. Let's talk about the shareholder agreements for a second, for those of you that are still waiting on it, and then everybody that's coming in as referrals. So we retained a law firm last week. They're really, really good. They've looked through all of our agreements. And so, side note, there's an amendment going to come sometime in the next couple weeks where it's going to switch it from a shareholder purchase agreement just to a equity grant. And an equity grant is like a gift from the company. And so the lawyer looked at what we did, was like, all right, man, that's cool, but you spent like a little bit too much extra work doing this. It's just a shareholder or a equity grant. So anyways, that's going to come back out in the next month or so. Secondly, what we're going to do is instead of trying to churn these out every single day, we're going to do a big equity dump at the end of like each month. And so everybody that comes in, that's referred, that signed up, in Referral Rock, it's going to be tracked. You'll see how many referrals you got. You'll see, the shares that you're owed and whatnot. And then we're going to just do a massive equity dump at the end of each month. That way we can use the law firm sparingly because they're going to be controlling that. And then it will save us a ton of money by not having to use them for hours every single day. So anyways, that's a little bit update on the shareholder agreements. Third, and then we'll start diving into questions, guys. So we are opening up an investment round. I'm fingers crossed, knock on wood, drink a beer for good luck. Hopefully this week. The only thing that we're waiting on is for an auditor to look over our financials. And that is a regulation crowdfunding rule, which is by the SEC. They require that. And so we have to have a CPA, a third-party CPA, just look over our financials, sign off on it. It's really easy because we don't have any financials, but we still have to have 2 years signed off on by a CPA. And then we are launching a fundraising round through WeFunder. So that should be coming this week, so you guys can get some more piece of the action if you want to, buy into an equity round or whatnot. But that is what's coming for this week. So again, the biggest push that I have for us this week, guys, is referrals. We got to pump out these referrals. The only way we're going to grow fast and make an impact both on social media and on Wall Street is if we can go from a couple thousand, the 5,000-6,000 that we have right now to 50,000 super, super fast. So we're making the referral program a lot more attractive. There's a lot more incentives that are going to come down. But we're working on that this week. Okay, so that's what I have. Edgar, Gabriel, I don't know what you're putting in. Is that the regulation crowdfunding for Edgar, which is the SEC filing. Okay, so so let's dive into some questions, guys. That is what that's what we're working on this week. That is my biggest focus is development of the app and the referral program. So let's dive into some questions. Let me scroll through here and see what I missed while I was talking. Just put you on my Twitter so everyone can watch. Hope that worked. It might have worked. Angel, thanks for doing that, man. It probably did work. Any publicity is good press. That's right, Brian. Brian, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. I know Sundays work out better for you to come on live stream. Glad you're here. The Facebook group is growing 400 plus. Yeah, so the Facebook group has grown by 400 people this week, which is incredible, guys. Absolutely incredible. My grandfather taught at Porter. Oh, nice. That's rad. Okay, let's see. The Dogecoin of trading platforms. Yep, let's just go ahead and put that down real quick. Change the name to New York Stonks Exchange. That'd be awesome, man. It's not a bad idea. DBA has. Let's see. We can boom, boom, boom. Gabriel, I am Spokane. Nice. Guys, I'm from Washington State. That's awesome. Let's see. We're in Alaska. Okay, so Corey, let's dive into this. Referral Rock is a little slow on tracking past referrals. Has me track it too. We know that's not right. Yes, so anybody that that referred people prior to like 3 or 4 days ago, I have to manually update them all. So I'm going through a spreadsheet of like 3,000 people, and I have limited time to do that. But they will be there. They are documented, and so. Everybody that you referred prior to us getting Referral Rock has not been in there yet. All your referrals that came after Referral Rock as of 7 or 6:50 Central Standard Time should be updated. So let me know if that looks weird. Let's see. Tennessee representing. Light, what's up, man? Welcome. Will you post a link on Stonks Facebook when the crowdfunding goes live? Absolutely. When the crowdfund opens, we will absolutely post on the Facebook. All our social media platforms will announce it when we go live. Let's see. For the people, by the people. That's right, for sure. Let's see. I referred some friends but hadn't shown up. Wasn't sure. Jeff, I'll reiterate, if this was before we launched Referral Rock, then it's not in there yet. If it was after, everything should be caught up. So go into your dashboard, refresh the page, and see if it's in there. Let's see. Any word on coins? No word on coins yet. So I did. So for you guys that weren't here a couple weeks ago, we were talking about making a Stonks coin, a crypto coin. No progress on that yet. There's a few different things that we can do, but it also determines on what the goal of the coin is. And so I have a couple really, really good crypto guys on it that are wireframing out some ideas and putting some plans together. As soon as those are back, then we should have some better guidance on that. But I just want to make sure we're doing it right. But I think our coin will moon if we get it done. So I'm just making sure we go with the right network, with the right blockchain. And then launch a Stonk coin when we figure what that out is. So hoping to have some more information on for you guys this week. But yeah, stand by on that. Thanks for bringing that up. Oh, guys, Corey, can you post that Stonks Wars in the chat? Everybody needs to see this video. It's Stonks Wars, like Star Wars. Video. Corey, did you create it? And y'all need to see this. It's absolutely awesome. And so if you guys could share it on your social platforms, that would be rad. Also, real quick, if you don't follow Twitter and Instagram, that is our handle. So please go do that. Real quick shout out to all of the moderators that are out there. I mean, hours and hours a day creating content, creating memes, getting the word out, getting us a huge presence on social media. they started a synchronized campaign on social, I think 3, 4, maybe 5 days ago. And our engagement numbers have gone up 600%. And so huge shout out to the Hall of Mods. You guys are crushing it, keep crushing it. But go follow them on Twitter and Instagram as well. Also on Facebook, they have all the social media accounts and profiles on Reddit as well. So go follow those, and it's a lot easier to spread the word if we're all following for sure. Let's see. I'm moving. Is there a way to develop a system to change our account information, or should we use text or email? Andrew, this is a good question. Rephrase the question. I'm not quite sure if this is like in the app in the future or current to change account information. So what account are you talking about? And then I'll be able to answer it a little bit better. A pending referral. Oh, Christy, great question. So a pending referral. So there's no referral program out there that doesn't attach to like a monetary referral. And so what I mean by that is like, if you refer somebody to buy a candy bar and you get 10% of that, then your pending referral would be the dollar that you get for selling the candy bar. Because we're not selling anything, we're granting the shares. And so the pending referral is kind of where we're keeping it in limbo for you to track the referrals that you've brought in without paying you out, because we're not paying anything out to anybody except shares, but I can't transfer shares through PayPal. So the pending referral is just a way for you to track how many referrals you have. And then we'll try to figure something out on how to make that more solidified in the dashboard. But yeah, thanks for bringing that up. Corey, yeah, I'm happy to roll that if I can figure it out. I'm live on 2 platforms right now, so let's make it kind of easy, but I'll try to do it. Let's see. Yeah, guys, anything Star Wars is absolutely amazing for sure. Okay, let's see. Any questions? Okay, so I can absolutely talk more about kind of if you guys don't have questions, I can absolutely talk forever. I talk literally for a living. So about what our plans are, where we're going, what my vision is. If you guys have questions, let me know. Here, let me see if I can pull this up. Yeah, Corey, I can't do it from here because my links don't work here. So if you guys get a chance, go watch that. Go watch that video that Corey put together. Absolutely amazing. Is there an email to send ideas? Yeah, so you can send in emails any which way. You can text them to me. You can put them in our community. You can DM us on social media. You can instant message us on Facebook. But my email is hello at trystonks.com. You can always email anything to that, or on social media. Social media gets responded to a lot faster because we have like 10 people managing social media. Everything else, like texting and email, is managed by me, and there's like 6,000 of you, and so that is a little bit more slow response. But yeah, feel free to send any ideas in. Absolutely would look at all of them for sure. How to resolve an issue with my last name on the agreement? Bill, what's up, man? Let me see. Yeah, so we'll have to redo that for you, Bill. Sorry, I know it's in my queue. I know you've sent me a text a couple times. Sorry for the delay there. But yeah, it's coming. It's coming. So again, we had a lawyer look through all of our agreements this week, and so they're making amendments. So that's why it slowed it down a little bit. But it will come for sure. How close is the first look at the platform? Brian, what's up, man? Yeah, so this is a great question. So on our last Ask Me Anything last week, so Brian, go back in time on our YouTube channel and take a look. I presented some of the trading screens to the group so that so you can see the UI UX. Go back, take a look at that. We still are on pace for an end of April launch for the app, and so we're hopeful that by first to second week of April we'll be able to start beta testing it with paper money to work out all the kinks, and then end of April, May 1st, launching the platform to the entire universe. So, but yeah, go back and look at the other Ask Me Anything and take a look at the UI screens that we have so far. Jimmy, what's up, man? Yeah, so let me reiterate. We are opening a investment round through WeFunder. Hopefully this week, knock on wood, drink a beer, fingers crossed. Hopefully this week, we're just waiting on a CPA auditing firm to look over our financials, and then we're good to go to raise on WeFunder. So I will let you guys know when that equity raise opens up. Thinking of adding social media aspects on the trade. Yeah, so Eli, I'm glad you brought this up. So we are building a community-based trading platform. And so we want to have like a social media type workflow. I guess workflow is not really the best use of the word workflow or what we're trying to create, but in my mind, it's a workflow. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to create a community base, like Public. If you guys look at Public at all, like their idea of creating a community is pretty fascinating. But community-based trading environment where we have education, where we have real-world day traders that are live streaming on our platform, and you can trade alongside of them. You can DM the people that you follow within the community, and then it's a trading platform is laying over the top of it. And so yeah, so we're trying to create that. That is definitely on the roadmap. And so my first priority is to get an app up and going that's functional so we can trade and leave X, Y, and Z platform that you may be on right now, and then start adding updates to it as we get more money and as we grow the roadmap. Thanks for the question. That's great. So I just answered this, but we're coming. I can only move as fast as the developers can move, and so the time frame has not changed from the last 3 weeks that we've been talking about. April is what we're still shooting for beta, to be able to test the app and trade paper money, so we can make sure there's no kinks in the platform. And then end of April, May 1st is when we are trying to launch the platform, the trading platform, that is. Let's see. I signed one. I got the free shares, but I forgot another. I haven't checked, been busy, but just curious if I signed for the first one. Okay, sorry, Justin, let me see. I signed one. What did you sign, brother? Did you sign just like the form? If you sign the form, you got the free shares. You can't get 10 free shares. We're only giving 5 away for free. Yeah, rephrase that. I'm not really quite sure what you're asking, Justin, but if you sign the form, then you're going to get the free shares for sure. Thank you. Where do you see the platform in 10 years? So this is great. This is a good question, Marshall. So it's not necessarily where I see the platform in 10 years. It's where I see Stonks in 10 years, right? So like if you guys think about it, like this phone, right? This iPhone, oh, that's my kids wrestling. Here, let me show you guys real quick. Boom, it's my kids wrestling right there. There you go. But that phone, guys, as you know, the iPhones have 10, 12, 15 years ago didn't even exist. So think about all the technology that didn't exist 10 years ago, right? And so the trading app is a technology that is going to change and evolve, and honestly probably will be in the current state irrelevant in 10 years because Moore's law talks about the doubling of technology every 2 years, right? And so that's the rate of change within the acceleration of the rate of change within technology. And so the better thing to ask is, where do I see the company in 10 years, right? So we are building a trading company, a trading platform that is owned by us, the people, right? It's not owned by hedge funds. It's not owned by banks. It's not owned by VCs. It's not owned by private equity. It is owned by us. And what I want to do is I want to have this ultimate meme company in the sense of like, it's funny, it's fun, good sense of humor, lighthearted, but I want to be also, so like that's one aspect, but on the other spectrum is a profoundly real and impactful company. So like a Berkshire, where we use the cash flow over here from the trading platform, and we reinvest that into buying up other technology companies, other positions within major companies like Berkshire, like what Berkshire does, cash flow generating assets. And so because I want our company to exist in 10, 30, 50 years, and there's ways to do that, and we're mapping it out on what that strategy looks like, but using the cash flow over here, instead of paying people millions and millions and millions of dollars to sit on their ass in their office, we're going to take that money and reinvest it into other things that are going to pay us shareholders, either in the growth of the shares that we own, or through dividends. And so the trading platform, that's going to evolve. Who knows what trading is going to look like in a decade from now? Who knows what new rules the SEC will throw out about what us retail traders can do, right? But we want to be a company that lasts for a long time through the acquisitions and research and development and building new companies and buying new companies and M&A and whatnot. So appreciate the question, Marshall. I hope I answered that. I get super passionate about this because I truly want to build a long, century-lasting company with all of you guys. And the best way to do that is by staying lean, by reinvesting our capital into buying new technologies, into buying new companies and whatnot. And then we are forced to be reckoned with as a real company on the New York Stock Exchange. So that's my vision. That's my goal. I hope that answered the question. Let's see. Have to be careful on using copyrighted or proprietary material for advertising, just saying. Yeah, that's true. Memes are not, you can't copyright a meme, so that's the only thing that we're doing. Unless you saw something, then I appreciate this, but memes cannot be copyrighted for sure. So, yep, so let us know. Shoot Brennan. Brennan, reach out to our friend here and see what he's meaning by that, just to make sure we're covered, but appreciate that. Where can we watch the Star Wars video? Go on our Twitter page. It's definitely pinned there or towards the top, but then we'll post it on YouTube as well when I get the file. Let's see. Parody is fair game. Yep, it is. Let's see. Thanks. I will watch the last one. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, watch that last one. There's some screens in there for you to see. Let's see. Star Wars parodied. Okay, let's see. I literally passed out last night editing. That's awesome. Okay, even recording. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to scroll through, find these questions. What about Rockstar intravenously? Nice. Yep, that's awesome. Cool, guys. Let's see. You got the right idea, Anthony. We can make this platform make everyone wealthy, and our unity will get us there. Yeah. So Eli, this is great. Yeah, and so the idea, guys, and I'll reiterate, is my background is in tech, right? And so this is my fourth company. Two of them were very successful. The third one I was about to raise a round of funding for, and then Stonks happened. And within my last two companies, I helped build the revenue ops team for over 120 startups, software companies in the Valley and New York and whatnot. And the thing that I noticed every single time is these companies get a huge influx of cash, but instead of reinvesting the money into research and development or using cash flow to buy up other assets or producing a really, really good product, they would have cool offices. They would feed pistachios to their employees, which I like pistachios, but the point is it's not using the money to advance the company. It's using the money to have like a party, and then if it's successful, it's successful. If it's not, it's not. That is the wrong way to do business. right? And so every dollar that comes in, it doesn't need to go to a team, right? Like everybody can have a livable wage, right? And like, of course we want to be successful, but the way that we are successful as a company, and this is why we're a company owned by people, is because the only way that everybody gets a piece of the pie is if the cash flow that comes in goes into making multiples on that cash flow down the line. And so that is what my philosophy is. That is what my core beliefs are. And so I've just seen it over and over again within the software world. And so learning from those mistakes that you can see, learning from history is, well, that's why there's an adage. But anyways, Gabriel, you keep on posting the SEC. Can you explain why you're posting that for everybody? Because I'm not really sure why you're doing it. But I mean, we all know the SEC exists. So can you just explain why you're posting it so that we can all get on the same page? With that being said, on the outlook, what do you see as the biggest challenge? Yeah, so there's lots of challenges, right? And so so the first is obviously the very first challenge is getting the app built, right? And so like getting an app to market, it's hard. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of money. And then it's getting the app adopted by people, right? And so that's challenge number one. And I think we're solving for that challenge because we're growing a big community of people, of traders that will hopefully want to use the platform, that will stick through the iterations, because no software platform or no product even is perfect on day one, right? And so can we as a group have a long-term vision for the trading platform? So that's challenge number one. Challenge number two then is to have probably an M&A type team to where we are looking for and allocating money to companies to buy them or acquire portions of them that fit into our core values as well. And so there's a lot of companies out there that just need some restructuring and retweaking to their operations, which I have a whole operational plan for how to do that, because that's what I did at my last company. And so we can get a lot of software companies cash flow positive, and then kind of just acquire them as a company. But I would say the first challenge is just getting the initial money-making product up and going, and that's our trading platform. So, but that's why we're working 16 hours a day to make that happen. So appreciate the question, Brian. Let's see. These are great questions. These are awesome questions now. They were good before, but we're starting to heat up these questions now. Are we still going to have paper trading and such to help children learn as well? Yep, that has not changed on the roadmap. Again, we just have to roll things out one at a time. We don't have that much money, and so we have to prioritize the capital allocation to the most important projects. But Stonks Kids will be a thing, and so that's coming. It's not going to happen April 1st, but that will come for sure. I texted you a picture and said where to. So I did pay, and you said they cover it because I know you got a lot of text. Justin, you're good, man. Yeah, you don't have to pay a penny for that. We are mods on each social platform. Please follow and subscribe. Thank you. Let's see. I understand. I'm curious if he is also on them. No, I'm not on. The reason why we have moderators, guys, is I'm one person trying to manage growing a company, building a software platform, building a fintech company, and talking to thousands of people a day. I can't be everywhere at once. And so the most important thing for me to do is to keep the company moving forward. And that's getting the application built, the software built, getting our referral programs rock solid so that you guys can get rewarded for your hard work by spreading the news, and then managing the team. And so that's what we're doing. Guys, by everybody chipping in, I think we have now like 15, 18 people that are probably putting at least, I know I know there's some of these mods that are putting in 5-6 hours a day, but we have about 15, 16 people that are putting in hours a day to help progress the company. That right there alone is saving us about 30 grand a month, just in the help that everyone's doing. And so if you want to help out with something, if you have a certain skill set that could help for sure, just let us know, because it's all that money gets redeveloped or reallocated into the app and whatnot by us being able to save all of us pitching in. So yeah, so I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Moving on. When are you getting the crayons opposed to Stonks coin logo? We did a real logo first, Kale. And so we're working on that. We're working on getting a real logo first. I have like 12 of them that a designer drafted up for us. So need to add some color to it and whatnot. And then we can start moving on to a Stonks coin and having our own cryptocurrency, which would be pretty awesome. I hate all the crayons before I post it. Awesome. Anthony is on them all the time. Yep, good. Thanks, Brennan. Appreciate it. I love this. Kale, thanks, brother. You all make this easy to do. I love it. What is Stonks? I'm new. Danny, what's up, man? Welcome to Stonks. I don't know if you just jumped in, but Stonks Trading is a group of people. There's over 6,000 of us now that got pretty pissed off when Robinhood shut down trading for whatever reason. But I know a lot of us got stuck into trades that we didn't want to get stuck in. And so 4 weeks ago, we launched a company called Stonks Trading, which is a community-based trading platform owned by the people. And so we are literally giving away 50% of our company to guys like you, Danny. And so we'd love to have you a part for the ride. We are currently building a platform. We're a company that is self-funded. And so we're not taking any money from hedge funds, any money from investment banks or VCs or private equity. And so we're trying to make our voices heard on Wall Street. No one else will speak up for us. So we are banding together to do that for ourselves. So Danny, welcome, man. Shoot me a text or get in to one of our social media channels, and happy to have a chat with you and tell you a little bit more. But what about sponsors to help with initial costs? Chrissy, this is a fantastic idea. Yeah, we can definitely, let's talk about that. If you guys have, yeah, I know some of you guys have businesses. I have a business or had one before I shut it down to do Stonks. Yeah, if you guys want to donate something or sponsor and get a plaque or something like that, or have your logo on the site or in the app when that happens. Yeah, I think this is something that didn't cross my mind. But let's brainstorm about it on our call tomorrow, Christy. And I think this is a great idea. Yeah, I think we need to investigate this a little bit more. Okay, let's see. Sound trading is a full-time job for me. Me too, Kale. Appreciate it, bro. Can we purchase more shares? And if so, how can Jimmy? Yes, you can, but through Refunder, that's coming. Let's see. How much sleep are you getting? Well, not much, but enough. No, so I'm getting good sleep. I go to bed around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Get up 4:45, go work out in the morning. And then I work when I get home for I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. Then I go do jujitsu. I wrestled in college, and so jujitsu is like the old man version of wrestling. So I go to jujitsu to kind of break out the day, and then work more, hang out with the family, do family stuff at night, and then a couple more hours before bed. And then yeah, so I'm getting good sleep. That's 6 hours, 5-6 hours a night. I have 2 young kids, so I'm used to really not sleeping that much, but yeah, get enough sleep. Paul, thanks for asking, man. I appreciate it. Stonks coin will be bigger than Bitcoin. Damn straight, Justin. It sure will be. Let's see. Yeah, this is interesting, Light. I just like that so much work and foundation needs to go into this huge project, and all some people want to talk about is crypto. I feel that needs to take a back seat in all this. The thing is, I don't disagree with that. But we are, a lot of us, almost all of us probably are traders. I'm a trader. I know everybody in here, 95% of people are traders. And so it's a passion of ours, but it doesn't distract from the work that's actually getting done, right? And so, I trade for about an hour a day. Sometimes I don't. And then it's work. So I don't think we want to, the reason why people are here is because they want the freedom to trade, and that might be crypto, right? And so I definitely agree that it is a huge project and there's a lot of work to be done, just like with building any company. But then I think we need to be able to allow folks to express their interests and what they love to do and what they love to talk about, because we are rallying around that. And so, but I appreciate the comment, man, for sure. Gotta give props to Board Naked on Discord. I'm positive here. That's awesome. Let's see. Danny, thanks, man. Brendan, can you hit up Danny and maybe get him in the Hall of Mods or something? And and would love to, would love to collab for sure. Let's see. Yep. Guys, look, a coin it's an ethereal thought right now, right? And so it would be cool to have a Stonks coin. The reason why we haven't even given too much thought to it is because we have other priorities, like getting the trading app up and going. But it's okay to just brainstorm and think through stuff. That's why we have these live calls. It's when we can brainstorm together as partners and co-founders of our company. So yeah, I think it's okay. All right. Let's see. The Stonks crypto futures, then Forex. Anthony, please talk about this. Yeah, sure. So what we're trying to do at first, as I take a swig of my beer, what we're trying to do is build a platform. So there's two phases to how we're going to build out our trading company. So the first phase is getting a really nice user interface, user experience for the trading platform to execute trades. We can get that up and going in 2-3 months. Guys, we started 4 weeks ago. We'll have something up and going by end of April. However, if we were to become our own broker-dealer, that would take a year plus to be able to start executing trades. And so the initial goal is to create a community-based mobile trading experience that we plug into curated broker-dealers, right? And so the first one for stocks is a company called Alpaca Markets, and they are an API broker-dealer. API, all that means, it's a computer word for a key into another computer. Just like your key to your door would be an API, essentially. And so Alpaca would be our broker-dealer of choice to plug into our mobile trading platform. And then phase 2, we're going to do the same thing with crypto. We're going to find a crypto broker-dealer, probably Gemini, which is the Winklevoss twins exchange, or something like that. We want to make sure that they have good trades. I know Binance USA has an API that we need to investigate a little bit more. But that will plug into our trading platform as well. So instead of you going to 5 or 6 different trading apps to trade stocks and then crypto and then Forex and then futures, or any other derivatives that you might want to trade, you can all do it right from in our app and then just toggle in between the broker-dealer that you use to trade. So that is phase 1. And then phase 2, while we start bringing cash flow, is to stockpile that cash flow so that we can then file with the SEC and FINRA and SPIC to become a broker dealer. So then we can make a cut off of the well, you guys know, kind of like what Robinhood gets on all trades. So So anyways, that's kind of the two-phase roadmap with the trading app specifically. And that's just the quickest way we can get to market. But there's no good UI UX trading platform where you can trade all on one platform, every single thing. So anyways, yeah, appreciate the question, Eli. Cody asked, let's see, are you concerned at all about a market crash and how that may affect the business? Nope, I'm not concerned at all. That's a great question. People get really rich in market crashes. People get really rich in bull markets. People get really rich in bear markets. You need platforms to trade them all. And so, yeah, I'm not worried about it. I mean, I'm 31 and I've lived through, a couple flash crashes, but then also recessions. And look at us now. We're fine. All of us traded through in last February, and we were just fine. But no, crashes are just a part of life, both trading and personal, right? And so, yeah, no, I think that's a good question. But if you have cash, right, like if you're not in debt, like which I despise debt with a passion, both in personal and in business. If you have cash flow coming in, then then yeah, you should be able to weather the storm for sure. When you don't pay executives millions and millions of dollars just to sit in an office, then you should be okay on the cash flow front. Good question though, Cody. Good to see you, man. You just need to teach yourself to make memes in your sleep. Chris, nice. Well, we have a certain dollar amount in the account for. Okay, so Eric, this is a great question. This is not a Robinhood rule. Robinhood does not make you have $25,000 in the account. No platform does. But the SEC requires you to have $25,000 in your account if you want to day trade. If you don't, then you can only make 3 trades, well, 4 technically, but 3 trades in a 5-day sliding period. Meaning if you make a day trade tomorrow, that day trade will drop off your account next Monday. That is not a Robinhood rule. That is not a Webull rule, TD, anybody. That is an SEC rule. And so if you have less than 25,000, then you can't day trade. If you have more than 25,000, then you can day trade. But Robinhood does not require you to have 25,000. The SEC does. That's a fantastic question, though. So unfortunately, we will have to abide by that because we are an American-based company trading on an American exchange. But yeah, that's a rule passed down by the government overlords because they have your best interest in mind. That was sarcasm. But anyways, moving on. Let's see. Anyone who wants to learn about social media presence, viral marketing, and help fuel this rocket, please read the announcement section on Facebook. Yeah, this is great. Brian, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Good seeing you, bro. Yeah, hit me up if you want to ever chat. Anybody can hit me up if they want to chat. Not just Brian, but Justin, thanks for throwing that in there. How about a Stonks Visa card used like crypto.com? I actually was looking at how to get a brand new Visa card this weekend, Angel, so I'm glad you brought that up. All right, guys, we got like 7 more minutes. Let me run through this. Let's see. What about group pool day trades? What, like an investment club? David, is that what you mean, man? Like group pool day trades would be like an investment club. We can easily have an investment club. We pretty much have one now. But if that's what you mean, then that'd be something interesting to think about. Can we day trade with cash settle like Webull? I 98% yes on this. I will double check with Alpaca's documentation, but I'm pretty sure that you can. But don't quote me on that just yet. 42,000 followers gave us a follow today and been retweeting us all day. What? Corey, that's insane, man. Guys, that is awesome. It's picking up. It's picking up for sure. Good work. Good work to all the mods. That's awesome. Have you been able to convince one of those influencers such as Rowan Kitty? We're working on it, Adam. Adam, we're working on it. The more presence that we have, the more people will see it and then start getting interested in what we're doing, right? And so So it's coming. People are going to see it. People are going to pick it up. And then that's kind of when the machine starts moving really fast for all of us as shareholders. So with the 25,000 day trade, can we group 25? Okay, so can we group 25,000 then agree to day trade a rocket? So this is called an investment club. And so there are rules and regulations for that, but it's pretty easy to form. And so guys, if you all want to pitch into an investment club, and then we can manage it through like a Stonks trading brokerage account, let me know. Give me a diamond rocket if you'd be interested in, like, I'll go in on a small portion of investment club and we can start writing up the paperwork for that. So I think that's a great idea. That's definitely a way to get around the powder day trading rule, and it's legal, right? Like, we can absolutely have trading clubs and investment clubs. So yeah, if that's something that interests you guys, let's do it. Like, throw up a rocket and we can make it happen. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of rockets already. So okay, yeah. Let me. I'll have someone start looking at the paperwork for that, and then see what we can do about that. Especially if it can be easily done through the app. Eli, that's an interesting idea, man. Yeah. Great. Okay. Yeah, I'll have some people start writing up the partnership. It would be a different partnership. It can be owned by Stonks, but I think it has to be an LLP. But I'll take a look, and then we'll make it happen. There's a ton of rockets, so cool. What a great idea, guys. Yeah. Cool. Okay, guys. Well, it's 4 minutes till 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, which is Iowa time. I have to crash, get to bed, so I can get up and work out and start grinding for you guys tomorrow. But if there's no more questions, guys, I'm gonna call it good for the night. You guys seriously inspire me every single day. I don't even use an alarm anymore. I pop right out of bed because this is the funnest, most rewarding thing outside of my wife and my kids that I get to do in my life, is building this company with you guys. And so we got some hard work to do. We got a lot of uphill battles coming. But I appreciate all of you guys and everything that you're doing for the company, for the cause, for the movement. Yeah, I'm gonna sign off, guys. Let me know if you need anything. DM anybody on social. They're gonna get back to you super, super fast. Until next time, everybody, have a fantastic night. Kiss your family, say hi to your friends, and until next time, guys, have a great night.